This is about two of my favorite companies I use. One is European and one is American. One is not better than the other. It's a different feel, different material, different abilities, I guess, if you could say. The German one, Knipex, tends to be lighter. Hardness tends to be there. With a specific rating like 61, I forget what the letters are. 60, 58. HRC, is that right? Probably got that wrong. Anyway. Klein is the American company. People underestimate them because they're less expensive than, per se, European hand tools. They don't just make hand tools, they make all kinds of electronic and other devices that measure different electrical voltages, amperage, capacitors, you name it. They're in that field, and they're very, very good. Do not underestimate Klein. If you look on their site and you take your time, you will find hand tools and devices that work better than the European company I like, Knipex. I just used to them. I've been using them for a long time. 10 years, I guess. And Klein longer. 20 years. It's just very, very good. I can't tell you that every Klein tool is made in the US, but I can tell you they're well respected. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in this one. Bye. Alright, you guys, our next video. I'm here in the shop. I'm here early on duty this morning. So I was just making a video for you guys. This is about Klein tools. They started 1857, I believe. If I'm incorrect, somebody correct me. This is the knee pad I use. It's large enough I can go on my side of my hip, get underneath kitchen sinks and stuff like that. Great deal, about 50 bucks. There's another company, CFC, I believe. Makes the same exact pad, different logos, exactly the same thing. Okay, so this is a really, really smart deal. You guys would like this one. It's also bigger than some of the other ones for gardening, stuff like that. So it makes a huge difference. This is my Klein bag. I have a video on this. I'll put a link below. All the stuff that's inside, things like that, okay? This is about Klein tools. I'm going to try to pull out all the Klein tools I got in here. If I can. Because there's a lot of them in here. It's not a joke. I mean, others would say, Victor, you use Knipex. Yeah, so what? I use a lot of things. I also got videos on some of these guys, so I'll have to put a link below, like to this one, I believe, to this one here, to this one here, stuff like that. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. That's Klein that I could... That is, okay. That's Knipex. I think that's gonna be it. And I was looking for the screwdriver. I thought I lost it. The problem when you got a bag full of stuff and you try to find things and you can't find anything. Okay, about 70 bucks for this bag. Well worth it. Lifetime bag. No joke. I think I moved this around a little bit because it was in the way. This one here, you can't really even put a tape measure here because the pens hit it. So this is not the best. 5/16 1/4 inch for HVAC. Sometimes things are tight, so that's what I use. I just added a new guy here, which is this one here. This one is unique because it's called a slide drive. And there used to be a company called Slide Drive, but I believe Klein brought them out. So that's would be 5/16 1/4 inch. And you can lock the 5/16 in place with this ring right here. You're good to go. It's also a little bit more useful than what they state because you can put a bit in here and use it in a tight area, whether it be slotted. something like that. And some people say, well, you don't need slotted anymore. Well, we run into it over here. This 50-year-old property. Okay, really, really nice, cool guy. I used to have a bigger one, maybe about your long, about 8 inches long, approximately. Don't have it anymore. grew legs. But we'd like to see this a little bit fatter so you get a better grip. But it works good though. Slide drive by Klein. This one measures, I have a video on this, I'll put a link below. Measures amperage. The only thing is it says X10. So it's 10 times what your actual amperage is. So you got to be careful with this guy. You put your clamp over here on the meter and you can measure amperage. And it has an outlet here so you can plug in a grinder, hair dryer, whatever. You're testing amperage. Very nice, versatile tool. Extremely inexpensive, about 10 bucks, I believe. Have a video on this one. This guy's not no joke. This guy can get to breakers that are arc fault, whether they be Cutler hammer, GE, stuff like that. They can sometimes do square D. The more versatile thing here is it has the regular arc fault, the GFCI, excuse me, and it has a 30 milliamp. So which is a little more powerful. If you have trouble with these two, you can actually press the 30 milliamp and it should help you trip that breaker. Okay, really, really big deal. You guys got to see that video. This is a favorite of mine. Not cheap. I don't think it came with the kit. Not sure how much I spent for it, but it has a laser, red dot, and it takes extremely accurate readings. You also have a probe here if you want to use. It'll go on the second you open it, as you can see, okay? And that can be used for even more accurate reading, per se, inside a louver, a vent, ductwork, stuff like that. I tend to like the laser. I don't use the probe very much, but it is there and it's nice to have it. Okay, extremely accurate. Can hold a reading, so when you got to show a prospective customer or tenant the reading, you just show them the reading and the subject. Got this guy because I wanted a long one. Sometimes we have to reach in electrical boxes, whether it be sub panel or main panel outside that handles 3 units, about 100 amp or so. We have a main panel in the office about 500 amps. Have a video on that one also. This is electrical rated, as you can see. It has this covering here, so on and so forth, which is nice. Klein has a tool where you can pop out. It'll have a number 2 Phillips and a number 2 slotted, and drop it back in. You have to twist something. One of my employees has it. I don't have it, but it's a good idea to have. This is not tapered compared to other European tools. They are tapered. This one is not. You see it drops down right here, but it's not really even a big deal at all. This is the great little tool to have. I describe it. You can find wires that are burnt in a junction box, whether they're all brown, all black, all gray, all painted, white, or whatever. This will help you find the hot wire. Its only downside is doesn't tell you exactly the voltages that you have. That is its only downside, but it's a great tool to have, quick and dirty, and definitely well respected. I did not respect it before, but I appreciate it now. Well, it's not Klein. This is the Klein. 5/16, 1/4 inch. Not a slide drive, but very versatile. I use it on HVAC all the time. Works great, no issues, no complaints. Have a video on this meter right here. Great meter. Oh, I gotta get my glasses on, see what it says. It says CL320. Excellent HVAC meter, came part of a kit. Has different ranges, different settings. It can test capacitance for capacitors. So this is a great HVAC meter. You got a light here where you can light up the window if you want to see better. You got an amp clamp here. You also got what this guy does, a magnetic static electricity magnetic tester, magnetic field tester. It has one here, right here. Okay, so you guys can see that. You get an idea of the face. Klein tools came out 1857, I believe I said. Man, they've been out forever, and they make some great stuff. I'm not sure where they're all made. They could be made different places, Taiwan, USA, others. But they're well respected, well renowned. And Knipex is not better than Klein tools. It's just what I use, what I like, and what I feel comfortable with. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay. I'm not even sure how many Klein tools I got, but I forgot the one. It's a very, very important one. Extremely inexpensive. I do have a video on this. I'll put the link below. This bag is over 25 years old. It's got all kinds of nicks, but it doesn't have a hole in it. And what do I carry inside? I carry the real deal. It's not a joke. All right, I forgot to include this, so it's in the video. See you guys in the next one.